Hello, welcome back. This is the final part, the fourth and final part of the Personal Finance Awards. We're going to be kicking off now with the Savings, Banking, Investments and Best Overall Personal Finance brand. But we're starting with Best Online Stockbroker, Best Financial Advisor, Best Investment ISA and Best Junior ISA.
Crikey. Well, I know, Rena, you have a question for this one, don't you?
Yeah, what's an investment ISA?
That's a really good question. So an investment ISA, it's a bit like a cash ISA where you put your money into an account, but instead of getting a specified interest rate back, you're actually investing in stocks and shares. So you're investing in the markets. So there's potential to actually get quite high returns over a long period of time, but then also it could also go the other way and things could, be a bit more risky. So it's definitely something to sort of speak to maybe a financial advisor about, which is one of the categories that we've got in this section. Yeah.
Well, let's go over to David and see out of the four that we have, who's the winners, David?
Thank you, Deb. Our first category is Best Online Stockbroker. And on the shortlist, we have Avatrade, eToro, Hargreaves Lansdown, Interactive Investor, Trade Nation, and XTB. Highly commended is Interactive Investor and Trade Nation. But the winner, it's Hargreaves Lansdown. Best Financial Advisor is next. On the shortlist, we have Best Invest, Hargreaves Lansdown, Hoxton Capital Management, St James's Place Wealth Management, The Fry Group, and True Potential. Highly commended is Hargreaves Lansdown and True Potential, but the winner, it's St James's Place Wealth Management. And that brings us on to Best Investment ISA. Shortlisted, AJ Bell, Hargreaves Lansdown, Invest Engine, Money Farm, St James's Place Wealth Management, and Vanguard. Highly commended, Hargreaves Lansdown and Vanguard. But the winner, again, is St James's Place Wealth Management. Congratulations. And finally, we come to the Best Junior ISA. On the shortlist, Coventry Building Society, Mansfield Building Society, Nutmeg, St James's Place Wealth Management, Tesco Bank and Wealthy Pie. Highly commended is St James's Place Wealth Management and Tesco Bank. But the winner in this one is Wealthy Pie. Congratulations, and back to the studio and you, Deb.
Okay, so in this section, we've got four categories up. We've got Best Cash ISA, Best Junior Children's Savings Provider, Best Overall Current Account, and Best Online Savings Provider. So at the minute, this is a question, savings. What's good at the moment?
Well, savings rates are really good at the moment. Because that's one of the things about interest rates going up is that on average, saving rates are really good. There are some providers who aren't passing that on as much, and there are other providers who are really competitive. A lot of the building societies and challenger banks are putting out some good rates at the moment. So if you've got savings, like for your for your house, your house deposit, it's a really good time to put money away at the moment. Have you got a savings account?
I have. Well, I've got a savings account, but there's nothing in it because I've got no money to put in because you're literally strapped for cash all the time.
Is that a reason, with interest rates going up and savings rate, is there a reason why savings have gone up so much? The interest rates, is that part of that, or should I not?
Yeah, no, savings rates have gone up in line with interest rates, but as Janet quite rightly says, a lot of people don't have that kind of extra income at the end of the month to put away into their savings. So if you've got savings, it's great. If you haven't got savings, then it's not
sad, really.
You're probably putting it into your mortgage, aren't you, at the moment?
I mean, years ago, you used to be able to save as well as run a mortgage, but now you just can't.
Yeah, let's see who's the winners in this section anyway. So it's over to you, Priya.
Thank you, Kate. We now move on to the first award in this category, Best Cash ISA. The finalists are Leeds Building Society, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Moneybox, Paragon Bank, Skipton Building Society and Yorkshire Building Society. Highly commended in this award are Skipton Building Society and Leeds Building Society. But the winner is Moneybox. We now move on to the second award in this category, Best Junior or Children's Savings Provider. The finalists are Dudley My Squirrel Saver, Harpenden Building Society, Kent Reliance, Monmouthshire Building Society, Principality Building Society and Yorkshire Building Society. Highly commended are Principality Building Society and Yorkshire Building Society. There's only one winner though, which is Harpenden Building Society. We now move on to the Best Overall Current Account Award. Our shortlists are Chase Bank, First Direct, Crew Current Account, Lloyds, Monzo and Santander. Highly commended are First Direct and Lloyds. The winner is Santander. Our fourth award in this category is Best Online Savings Provider. The finalists are Charter Savings Bank, Synergy Bank, First Direct, Ford Money, Raisin UK and RCI. The highly commended are Charter Savings Bank and First Direct. The winner is Synergy Bank. Our last award in this category is Best Overall Savings Provider. Our finalists are Atom Bank, Charter Savings Bank, Lloyds Bank, Newcastle Building Society, Paragon and Principality Building Society. The highly commended are Atom Bank and Newcastle Building Society. Our winner is Charter Savings Bank. Well done. Back to you, Kate.
Congratulations to all the winners in that section. Right, now we've got a really big section for you coming up here now. We've got Best Travel Money Provider, Best Personal Finance Online Service, Best Building Society Customer Service, Best Bank Customer Service, Best Social Media Content and Best App for Personal Finance, as well as the Best Finance Newcomer. I think the one that sticks out for me there, I don't know about you, is the apps.
Yes, I
Because
think this is
you're quite into your savings apps, aren't you, Deb?
Yeah, well, tech. I'm not that tech savvy at the minute, should I say? So, do you use an online savings app?
I use a online mobile app, and that's for basically my for the bank to
Right,
see
so
whether
it's your
there's
online
anything.
banking that you use
just
it
to
for,
see
yeah.
whether I've got enough money in there to pay all the bills and things like that. So
Yeah.
that's what I do, and I do that on a weekly basis, if not a daily basis. But yeah, I'm not that technical because obviously, the older you get, the less technical
I think,
you are.
yeah,
but, you know,
there's not a lot of people keen on that,
No,
is there, at the
no.
minute? Like, we used to get the old bank statements,
Yeah.
and now all this online, people are like worried that
it's going to overtake, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Did you like apps, Rinna? Do you like using?
I've heard about a lot of them, but I don't really know which one's the best to use. So I just
Yeah.
kind of stay away from them because there's just too many.
Yeah, so it's almost a bit overwhelming
Yeah.
knowing which ones to do. Well, maybe the next awards might be able to help you with some answers for that one. So shall we find out?
Yeah.
David, who the winners are?
Thank you, Kate. Let's start off with Best Travel Money Provider. On the shortlist, we have M&S Bank, Post Office, Revolut, Tesco Bank, Travel FX and WeSwap. Highly commended is M&S Bank and Post Office, but the winner, it's Tesco Bank. Next, we're on to Best Personal Finance Online Service. Shortlisted, we have Chip, Hoxton Capital Management, Paragon, Unbiased and Wealthify. Highly commended, Hoxton Capital Management and Unbiased. But the winner in this section, it's Wealthify. That brings us to the Best Building Society for Customer Service. Shortlisted is Family Building Society, Furness Building Society, Nationwide, Principality Building Society, Skipton Building Society and Stafford Railway Building Society. Highly commended, Family Building Society and Stafford Railway Building Society. The winner, it's Furness Building Society. Next, we have Best Bank Customer Service. On the shortlist, we have Chase Bank, First Direct, NatWest, Santander, Ulster Bank and United Trust Bank. Highly commended goes to Santander and United Trust Bank, but the winner, it's NatWest. That brings us to the Best Social Media Content. Shortlisted, we have Impact Specialist Finance, Mr. Money Jar, Newcastle Building Society, Ramp Group Limited, The Loans Engine and The Mortgage Mum. Highly commended is Ramp Group Limited and The Loans Engine. And the winner, it's Newcastle Building Society. Next is Best App for Personal Finance. On the shortlist is a Ford IQ, Emma, Money Manager, Plum, Revolut and Snoop. Highly commended is Money Manager and Revolut, but the winner is Plum. Last in this section is for Best Personal Finance Newcomer. On the shortlist we have Bunk, Chip, Crew, Ramp Group Limited and Yonder. Well done, you're highly commended, Chip and Karoo, and the winner in this one is Yonder. Congratulations. And it's back to the studio and Deb.
Well, this one is our last and final award, and it is the big one, should I say. It's the best overall personal finance brand. So I'm excited because I'm the one that's announcing this one.
Oh, lucky you.
So obviously the chat about finances, and do you feel that you're looking more at your finances now than you have been doing?
Well, I do you?
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot
I
more.
feel so like, near enough every day you have to look at things because every day is different, you know.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if like for me, I've got a husband that gets paid weekly and then I get paid monthly, you know, you're trying to work out what's best for going out on a weekly basis to a monthly basis sort of thing. So it is really difficult.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know whether you feel the same with like, you know.
Yeah, you just
how
have to stay on top of yourself, so you just have to keep checking.
More important than ever
Yeah.
this year, and that's what we've seen this year, obviously, with the stats on the website, the way that the public have voted this
definitely.
year.
Yeah.
It's just been extraordinary.
We've had really big number of votes this year, haven't
Yeah,
we?
we have.
Which I would say is maybe partly because people are really switching into and trying to
Talking
understand more
about
about
the
their finances
finances
and
more.
who their providers are. I mean, these people are, you know, they're taking our money and they're looking after it for
Yeah.
us, and we want to make sure we're giving it to the right people. I
Yeah,
think,
the
don't
right
we?
advice.
Yeah.
And a big thing that we've got out of this talking to people is research and get the right advice.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely,
I agree.
definitely.
So, going on that, we're going to go over to Priya. Come on, the big one, Priya. Who's won?
Thank you, Deb. So now we have the award for Best Overall Personal Finance Brand. Our finalists are Aviva, AXA Insurance, Hoxton Capital Management, Newcastle Building Society, Novuna Personal Finance and Skipton Building Society. Highly commended are Aviva and Skipton Building Society. But the winner is Newcastle Building Society. Congratulations. Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, congratulations. Well done.
Fantastic.
But we haven't quite finished yet. We have got one more announcement to make. This is the winner of the £200 Amazon voucher. One of our lucky voters is going to win this. Shall we find out who it is?
And the winner is Martin James.
Well done. That voucher's going to be coming your way very soon.
Congratulations to all our winners and highly commended this year. And a big thank you to our guests for joining us in the studio.
Don't forget, these awards are voted for by our readers, the public, so it's a really big achievement.
That's all this year. Any questions, keep them coming through on the chat and on the Money Pages website. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.
Bye.